Hello everybody, welcome back. We are doing another art stream. So today we have very, very obviously a drawing, or I should say a sketch, because it's just sketched out right now, of my little PNG tuber um, kicking her feet up on the desk with a little Lechonk plush. Very cute, very cute. But this drawing I actually had pretty much done already. Besides the sketch, I actually have been using this drawing for the starting soon screen that you guys were just seeing. But I wanted to make it like a more fleshed out, fully done drawing. So I'm adding my little character here. I'll probably add some more background elements and shading, and I just added a stroke that I did not mean to do. Undo, thank you. um, but yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the line art for this today. I don't know if we'll work on other stuff today. We might, but we'll see where the day takes us. So I guess we're just gonna get started. Where is... Okay, that's the line art for that. That's the lines for that. Okay, cool. So I think I want to drop the color for everything down. It's like that, so it's a little less distracting. So we can get the line art all done for this. Hope everyone is having a good Wednesday though. I started to stream a little bit late today because one, I finally fixed my PNG tuber, so look at that, the sunglasses, they don't collide with my eyes anymore. Isn't that cool? So I fixed that, and then I also had chili cheese fries for lunch, and they were delicious. I love chili cheese fries so much. It's almost a problem how much I love chili cheese fries. But, you know, I think it's fine. I think we can all have things that are unhealthy and yet we love. I think that's just fine. I am going to shorten this a little bit. I like that I gave the little bump in the nose. I feel like that adds a little bit of character, you know? Adds a nice little detail. Which is always good. I should update some of my reference sheets, because for those of you who may not know, if you're not an artist, Art Fight is coming up, and I'm definitely going to be participating this year. I mean, I participate almost every year. I did skip a few years, but this year, 100% we're participating again. So hopefully I'll have time to update some of my references. I don't think I have to update too much. I mean, I think most of my stuff is probably good. But once Art Fight starts, which is starting in July, so we're not that far out, guys. But once it does start, we'll be having streams completely dedicated to Art Fight, which will be super fun. I don't like that. But yeah, so I'm planning, now that we're doing the art streams more, I'm planning on actually having a lot more Art Fight drawings done this year. Last year I got like, I think 6 done, which is not like awful by any means, but it's not as much as I would like. I usually like to do at least 9 or so. But last year I did have art classes during July, that were taking up my time. I had a watercolor class, and then I also had a family vacation that I had to go on at the same time. I actually even brought my tablet and the laptop with me on the vacation so I could work on Art Fight while I was on vacation. And I did get stuff done, but, you know, not as much as I would have liked. But this year, I don't have any plans for July. Usually, you know, it's summertime, you usually have some sort of plans. Not this year, not for me. So, my summer is home free. I do have a little bit of... I still have art classes to do, but I'm only taking one art class this summer, so not as demanding. Which is nice. I'll actually have my degree done here in a year, so that'll be super fun. So I think, yeah, by like December of next year, should have all of my credits, which I got through my degree pretty quick, as I already had a lot of the common classes done, because I already have a degree. For those of you who do not know, I have a degree in architecture of all things. So I already had all the core classes done. I even already took some art history classes for electives previously. So even some of my electives that I needed for this degree I already had finished, which is really convenient. But yeah, a couple more semesters and I'll have a full-fledged art degree. I won't be the self-proclaimed, self-taught artist anymore. I'll actually have a degree behind me. Isn't that crazy, chat? But I still like to say that I'm pretty self-taught. I mean, I didn't even take any art classes in high school, which you would think I would have. But I didn't take art electives because I chose to take music instead. I know, I was a freaking music nerd. I was one of those marching band dweebs. But yeah, I didn't take any art classes. And now that, like, I have the free time, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to school and I'm gonna get an art degree just to keep myself learning. Because as an artist, you never stop learning. That is something that every artist needs to know. If you're new to art, you need to know that it doesn't matter if you can paint like Michelangelo, you never stop learning. There's always something new to learn. And that is true for many things in life, but especially for art. Because no one is a perfect artist. There is no such thing. I mean, hell, I can't draw certain things to save my life. I mean, I mostly draw animals. So, me drawing a person right now, very, very not my style. But I'm trying to get better at things I'm not good at, you know? It just takes practice. Just like on Monday, we were drawing Pokemon. That's kind of my main wheelhouse, but can't draw Pokemon forever. Horses is the other thing. I mostly draw horses just because, I don't know, it's my comfort thing. I like drawing horses. Like, why is my, that's why my stabilization, I usually keep it at like a 25 and it was at 16 for some reason. I'm like, why are my lines coming out so wonky right now? That would be why. I fear people that can draw with no stabilization. It all kind of comes down to, you know, your own personal art, you know, your own personal art style. Like, you can get away with no stabilization if you're doing, like, detailed painting or, you know, something like that. But my art style, if you could not tell, very clean, very smooth line work. So, I need the stabilization. I do. Did my stream just drop? Excuse me? My stream dropped out for a second. How about you don't do that, huh? OBS? Are you okay now? I think we're okay. It says we're live again. So, I'll trust you, OBS, but don't do that again. Okay, well. We'll just have to trust that that doesn't happen. The thing that sucks about my current setup right now is I don't have a hardwired connection to my computer. I just have a Wi-Fi receiver. And I know if I had a hardwired connection, that would tremendously help with streaming. But I don't have an Ethernet port in the room that my computer is set up in, so not much I can do about that. So we just have to hope my stream just stays good. It doesn't drop again. We'll just hope for the best. I don't even remember what I was talking about before my stream tried to die on me. But I don't know. I was talking about art fight, I was talking about art school. Yeah, I don't know. If any of you guys remember, you guys can tell me, but I guess we can just switch topics until my brain remembers what we were talking about. I think I want to do like some kind of like small animation for this, because like I have the music notes here, because obviously she's like contently listening to music with the headphones on. So I'll probably have like the little music notes like bounce or something. That's another thing I want to work on. So we were talking about art fight, right? I have all of these characters and references for art fight. Like I could pull up one of my OCs right here. Let's see. Where is the reference? Excuse me, where is my reference for my little boy? Is it under this folder? It is. So this is the reference for one of my favorite characters that I have. He is Max. He's a little donkey, and he is the cutest little thing ever. I saw someone. There's a really cool thing you can do on ArtFight with your profile. Is people have been making images that you can click on the ArtFight like profiles. Just like little headshots of their characters. So it'd be something like I would draw Max from like a front view. I have to make it smaller because his ears are huge. But, you know, pardon the horrible sketch I'm about to do. But, you know, you draw him at like a front view. Right? Something like this. And then you do like a little animation or something, make him bounce, make the little profile icon bounce up and down. Something very cute and simple. And then you make that image clickable, and then the people can click it and then go straight to the reference for the character, so that it's like a nice little interactive thing for Artfight for your profile. And I definitely want to work on that before Artfight starts. But that's not what we're doing today. I just wanted to call that out because that is something I want to work on in the future. I honestly have way too many work in progress things though. Like traditional art and digital art, I have way too many works in progress right now. Which is why streaming is going to be so nice for me. Because now I can have an excuse to finish some of the things I gotta finish. You guys can keep me in check, you know? I can actually get things done. I want to make sure my chat box is working correct. Okay, yes. Just had to make sure. It wasn't showing the previous chat with the links to my website, so I was like, why is it working? But we're good, we're good. Okay. I don't like that hair strand. I feel like the hair piece would like curve. Something like that. The hair would lay with the body, just curving like this. So gotta follow the form of the thing, you know? I'm not good at drawing this hair strand for some reason. I might come back to it later. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm just not feeling it. But you know what? That's okay. Because if you're not feeling it, you can always come back later. Like, it's not a big deal. It's like when you make an art piece like late at night, and then you come back to it the next morning and you're like, oh, that's not as good as I remember it being last night. Always gotta look at things with fresh eyes sometimes. Things are not always as they appear. I don't like that either. Should probably have this hanging like a little bit in front, like I do the other strand of hair. It's like a tiny bit. Yeah, the hair is just not agreeing with me right now. You know, I have this glorious reference already on my on stream. It's the same character, and yet not as easy as you would think. don't like that line. The woes of a digital artist. Just drawing the same line over and over and over again until you finally like it. Nope. Too flat. That one is better. It's better. It's not perfect. We can clean it up though. We can for sure clean it up. Yeah, okay, there we go, there we go. Not loving this. Not loving it. You would think headphones would be a very simple shape to draw. You'd be wrong. Could I just copy and paste the headphones that I already drew on my current PNG tuber? Sure. I'm not gonna do that though. Because I am stubborn. See, now we get into the hard part. Drawing the folds of this damn jacket. I am not good at drawing folds in clothing. It's not easy, chat. It's not easy. Something about drawing clothes that it's like, it's such an organic like shape, drawing the folds. It's hard to replicate. So you just kind of wing it until it looks decent. I know there's probably tips and tricks out there for drawing clothes, but I don't know them. That is my motto, chat. Brute force and ignorance. Why would I do art studies and like actually practice drawing clothing when I could just brute force it until it looks okay? That is my way. That is my way. I'm actually really bad at doing studies though. I really should do studies more. I cannot remember the last time I actually sat down and did a study, which is not good. I have a very hard time keeping like sketchbooks and stuff, probably because I'm mainly a digital artist. So sketching is kind of like, I don't know. It's not something I actively do, it's just something I do when I'm making a drawing and then I finish the sketch, you know? It's very rare that I like make a sketch and I don't want to just finish the drawing. Because when I have an idea, I just want to make it. It's difficult, you know? It's difficult. But something you gotta do. You want to get better. Someone is playing Don't Starve on my Steam friends list. Ah, I'm jealous. I absolutely love Don't Starve. I don't know if I'll ever beat the game because I don't know if I have enough skill, but I love the game. I have more hours in Don't Starve than I probably should. More hours than any sane person should, anyway. That's for sure. I don't like that. I don't like what's happening here. I'm gonna be honest. Don't like it. I should just pull up. I've already said, like, I should just pull up my PNG tuber for reference, and yet I don't do it. Where is... Yeah, see, I really like how I did the folds here. I don't know how well that translates to what I'm doing over here, though, because the arm is bent. I really just don't like this at all. I might have to shift gears. I don't know if this drawing is working for me today. You know, sometimes if it don't work, don't fix it, you know? Which is the opposite of the actual oops. Which is the opposite of the saying, but sometimes applies to other things in life. Sometimes things just don't want to draw, and that's fine. Just gotta do something else. Keep pressing on as much as I can, but if this drawing just does not agree with me, we'll do something else. Like I said, I have lots and lots of different work in progresses that we can work on. So many, in fact, that it's too many. also gonna have to find a way to integrate this with the rest of the scene because it's laying on top of what I've already drawn. But some of it is actually behind things, like Lechonk. So I'm gonna have to figure something out there. I love this Lechonk plush that I drew though. Isn't he adorable? He came out so cute. I have a Lechonk plush just like it in real life, and I absolutely, absolutely adore it. Like, how could you not like Lechonk? I'm just saying. I don't understand how there's people in this world that don't love him. I mean, just look at that face. Look at it. It's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. God, I love Lechonk. Just the best little piggy there ever was. I hate when the sketch looks better than the line art. It's like, why are you doing that? Why can't the line art and the sketch just have the same feeling? just work for me. I mean, it should be simple. can't draw hair today. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. Can't do it, chat. Can't do it. Like, the face actually came out very good. Very much like how the face came out. The hair? The folds in the clothes? Not so much. Not so much. I'm not gonna draw that actually. We'll keep it simple. Most perfect of circles, but they don't need to be perfect. They just need to be button shaped, button-esque. They need to evoke button. Don't have to be perfect. Just close enough. Close enough. Amy, welcome in. Yes, cozy art time. The best time is cozy art time. Obviously. Absolute best. How are you doing today, Amy? I hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining. Currently drawing my PNG tuber, if you could not tell from the resemblance. I'm doing well. How are you feeling today? Better. I really hate that I had to cancel stream yesterday, but you know, it gave me time to catch up on some other things. I had homework I had to work on yesterday, so it all worked out for the best, but it does suck that I had to cancel. I wish I didn't have to, but I did. It's just been so hot this week, and it's not going to get any better. It is currently where I live 112 degrees outside. That's the temperature. That's the real temperature where I am right now. And it's not going to get better until like Sunday, where it'll be 99 degrees. So super awesome. I just need to not go outside for the next 2 months, which is, you know, not possible, but I can try. Yeah, wow, indeed. Yeah, it is hot. It is hot. So like I said, just need to not go outside if I can avoid it. Or at least if I am gonna go outside, I have to stay cool, stay in the shade, drink water. Don't get overheated and then you get super drained for the whole rest of the day. That's what I gotta do. Now this, I am not excited to draw. The shoes? So not excited to draw. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna be honest, I think I might save that for a different time. Don't want to draw shoes right now. Next week is gonna be hot for me. Maybe not as hot as where you're from. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I will say, I live in one of the hottest states. Probably one of the hottest places on Earth when it comes to just pure temperature. But it's a dry heat. And I would much rather have that than 100% humidity, like they have in Florida. Absolutely do not want to deal with humidity. I went on vacation one summer. We took a cross-country trip from Arizona to Ohio. Had to drive through Missouri. I thought I was gonna die. That place is properly named. Misery in Missouri. That's what that place is. The humidity, I can't deal with it. I've never experienced such humidity before. It sucks. I'll tell you that. It sucks. Do not like the humidity. I've lived on the West Coast my whole life. Not always in Arizona, but other places as well. Visiting the East Coast? I can barely do that. Oh yeah, 87%, Amy, that sounds like a personal hell of mine. The problem is you can't escape humidity. You can escape the heat by going inside, turning up the AC as high as it can go. You can't escape humidity. It's just a persistent hell. So, actually, I feel bad for you. That I'd rather deal with what I have. I'd much rather deal with what I have. Give me 120 degrees. I don't care. Just no humidity, please. This is why when I went to Cancun, I went during the winter. Because Cancun is a tropical place. And humidity, again, not my friend. We don't vibe with humidity. We just don't. Not vibing with it. PA is nice, but when it's humid, forget it. Yeah, I've never been. Like I said, I went from Arizona to Ohio. And we drove all through the states to get from point A to point B, but I've never been like on the east coast of the country. So I've never been to New York, I've never been to Florida, I've never been to Virginia, like any of those seaside states. I do want to go one day though. I would love to go to New York. My friend actually did her mission in New York. She was a missionary for a little while. So that's cool. So if I ever do go to New York, I should take her because she'll know all the places. But I want to go to New York. I want to go to Niagara Falls, which think touches New York State. I think. It's not near New York City at all, but I think it does touch New York State. Or if it doesn't, it's close-ish. And I want to go to Florida because I need to go to Epic Universe. But, again, humidity. I gotta go when there's not humidity in Florida, which is such a small window. such a small window. It's like when you go to Florida, it's either like hurricane season or it's super humid. It's like, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna die from humidity. And I'm not gonna enjoy my time because it's gonna be too humid. Florida is really nice. I mean, I'm sure it's nice part of the year when it's not humid. I don't know when those times are, probably like December through February. I don't know, I've never been. The closest I've been to Florida is I think I had to drive through Louisiana. I think that's the closest I've been. So, not close. I mean, Florida's so big to drive from the top to the bottom. It's like an 8-hour drive, 10-hour drive. It's a long drive from top to bottom. Best time to go is in spring. Yeah, but then you have to deal with the spring breakers. And that's also hell. I assume, at least. Because I mean, again, I've never been to Florida. But based on my knowledge of Florida... Because, like, the thing I hate the most is going to amusement parks when they're busy. I always try to plan on going to amusement parks when there is not that many people there, so I can actually enjoy my time, which can be hard to plan for, because you never really know when the parks are going to be empty. I went to Disneyland around Valentine's Day-ish time. I think, was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. But, the park was not too busy, which was nice, and I did have, Lightning Lane passes, so got through the whole park pretty quickly because of that. Though I will say Lightning Lane is not convenient. I very much prefer, like, the fast passes that, like, Six Flags has, because it's just like you could just go on any ride you want. But no, Disneyland is like, oh, you gotta schedule a time, which had me running around, like, Disneyland in laps, trying to schedule things. It was a lot of walking. It was a lot of walking. Not ideal, to say the least. But it was a fun trip. I hadn't been to Disneyland before that in a decade or more. I went to Disneyland with my marching band when I was in high school, and that was in 2014? So a long time. Yeah, like a decade, like almost exactly a decade. So, long time. It was not always like that. Oh, with the fast pass, like, lane stuff? Yeah, no, like, Disney used to have, It used to be free. The lightning lane thing, it used to be free at Disneyland, and now they make you pay for it, which I'm going to pay for it because I'm not sitting 3 hours in line. I just won't do it. Especially because I'm coming from out of state to a place that I only come to once per decade. It's like, if I'm gonna go to Disneyland, I'm gonna enjoy my time, and to enjoy my time, I need Lightning Lane. Like, need it. Thankfully, when I did go to Six Flags, I didn't need Fast Pass. The park was, like, very empty, because I made sure to plan it at a time where I was pretty sure the park would be empty. And Six Flags is no Disneyland, so not nearly as many people. So I did not need Fast Pass when I went to Six Flags last year, which was very nice. Because I don't like paying for things if I can avoid it. Because stuff gets expensive really quick. I'm gonna draw these, or this line right here. I don't want these lines to be like super thick. I just want them to be just suggestions of folds in the clothes. Nothing too crazy. You have to enjoy your spill, especially when you'll be back in so long. Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I did find other ways of saving money when I went to Disneyland though. Because again, Disneyland, very expensive. So we did splurge on the Fast Pass tickets, but I did save money because we packed food into the park, which you're not supposed to do, but no one stopped us, so we got into the park with some sandwiches and stuff, and some water bottles. And then I also went pretty cheap on the hotel room, because it's like, I'm literally just sleeping there. I don't need to pay for an expensive hotel room. I did not get a hotel on Disney property, because absolutely not. So, you know, save money where you can. I also stayed at one of my family members' houses for the first night that I drove in. I didn't stay there the whole time because they don't live anywhere close to Anaheim, which is where Disneyland is, but stayed there that first night just so that we could, you know, get into California without traveling all the way there in one go. You know, things are expensive. You gotta save money where you can. Especially when you are me and you spend a lot of money on things that probably you shouldn't, like Pokemon cards and plushies. But I don't regret my choices. I love my plushes. I have more than any person should have, but I love my plushes. It is very, very tempting to get those life-size Evolution plushes, but Pokemon Center priced them just high enough that I can't justify it. $500 for one plush? Can't do it. Can't do it. I so want them, but I can't justify that. It's so expensive. It's like, I have my life-size Psyduck, but he did not cost that much. Not anywhere near that much. He didn't even cost half that much. Granted, I got it from the Japanese Pokemon Center, which is cheaper than the English Pokemon Center, but still. I do gotta go to Japan one day too. That's definitely on the bucket list, for sure. That is hard to justify, yeah. Yeah, $500 for a plush? Hard to justify. That's why I need to learn how to sew, but I already have enough art hobbies in different kinds of things. I do traditional art, I do digital art, I do paintings, I do, you know, crafts with cards and all this other stuff. Like sewing, it's like, do I really want to get into sewing? Yes, but yes, but no. I honestly would love to learn to sew, if not only to like alter my own clothes. Like it'd be nice to learn how to alter clothing to make it, you know, fit properly. A lot to learn. It's a lot to learn a new skill like that. I don't know anyone in my family that sews. I don't know. Like, I don't. Usually, sewing, I feel like, is something that's, like, taught to you by, like, your mom or your grandma or something. I did learn to crochet when I was a kid, but that's not sewing. And I haven't crocheted in probably 20 years, so it's been a while. I don't think I remember how to do it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, probably not. Crocheting is another hobby that I'm like, wow, I should get back into crocheting. And then I look at the price of yarn and I'm like, oh, maybe not. Oh, so maybe not. Practice will bring back the skill. Oh, yeah, for sure. I have thought about, like, I've thought about, like, going to, like, Goodwill or something. Picking up, like, fabric scraps or yarn or something from there. Because then it's like, if I mess it up, it doesn't matter because it was super cheap, you know? And it's good for the environment to, use reused, fabric scraps and stuff like that. So, maybe one day I'll do that, but for now I have so many other things on the platter that I just don't need to pick up crochet or sewing at this exact moment. Maybe someday. Baby steps until you can get everything done. Oh yeah, I have so much on my plate right now, it's not even funny. I am spreading myself way too thin. Between the streams and my art classes and going to the horse barn and work and everything else. I'm trying to get stuff ready for art market season too in the fall. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. It'll be worth it once all the pieces are in place, but for now it's like, whew. Got a lot on the plate. See, this section right here, hard to I don't know exactly how I want to do this. It's like where the jacket and the pants and everything meet. I don't know how I want to draw this. Something like this. Something like this. Then. No. No, you probably wouldn't see the pocket actually on that side. You might see it on this side, but it'd be like right there. I don't know if I actually want to draw that. Maybe I'll just leave the pockets off. This will be pocketless skinny jeans. Liking that, liking that. Now I'm down to the parts that I don't want to draw, which is the hands and the feet and this one strand of hair that I somehow cannot figure out how to draw. Just don't know why. Just having trouble with it for absolutely no reason. don't like it. I don't. Long hair can be tricky. Yeah. 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 Definitely tricky. Okay. Erase this. I think this strand of hair to be just a little bit longer. Just a tad. Something like this. Don't love it, but you know, good enough for now. Good enough for now. I can fix it later. Okay, I think that's where I'm gonna stop messing with that today. Where's the liner layer for? No, where? Oh, it's already turned on. I just have to do that. Okay. See, you guys can see the vision now. The vision is here. The vision is here. I just have to actually do it. Yeah, I just have to color it, finish a little bit of the line work with the hands and feet, and then it'll be done. But I think I might need an actual better reference for the shoes, because shoes are really hard to draw, chat. They're really not easy. So I think for now, I'm gonna stop with the line art. But, you know, we could do some color. I can throw down some color. Let me open my PNG tuber as a color reference here. Just because I'm not done with the line art doesn't mean I can't skip to color. I mean, come on. I mean, I can do what I want. It's my drawing. Oh, this is on the wrong layer. There we go. That's more like it. Some of these sections. Oh my gosh, there's like a little pixel of no color over here. Fixed. See what you're trying to put down here? Thank you, Amy. See? There's intention here, there's intention. Whether or not it's being executed properly, you know, different story. But there is intention. It is being worked on. the jacket, which is gonna be a little bit harder to color pick from, just because we don't have closed line art for this. Let me see. Maybe I can finagle this a little bit here. I go and I do to refer to multiple layers. This should work for me. It's not perfect. I'll fix it. Just gonna have to color the old-fashioned way. Spots in the hair missing here. Unfortunately, the bucket tool, you know, it doesn't just work when your lines are on different layers. It's unfortunate, but you know, we make do, we make do. Tell. There's some kind of line art for something. Something in the background. I'm just gonna manually do the lines for this because it's just not gonna work any other way. Coming together, folks. It's all coming together. Not sure what I want to work on after we finish this. Like, this will be the only thing we work on for today, but for the next stream, I don't know. Maybe more of those Pokemon drawings that we were working on last week. Might be fun. I do want to turn those into sticker designs, and to turn them into stickers, I actually have to finish the drawing. Wow, what a concept. What a concept, right, chat? So, probably work on those next, on the next stream. Then we can get them finished, we can get them ordered, then we can put them up on the shop, and it'll be awesome. I do wish TikTok would allow me to do TikTok shop. I don't know why I can't get it on TikTok shop. It's kind of weird, but I mean, I do have my own website. Though Square has been a little mean to me lately, I will say. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, Square has been mean to me lately, but I I might be having to switch my website provider here. We'll have to see. They don't seem very good with helping businesses protect their assets, which is, you know, that's a concern. But we'll see. We'll see. I gotta design new business cards too. I'm like almost out of the business cards that I printed. And I feel like I want to redesign them from the bottom up. Which could be fun. So maybe we'll do that on stream again. You know, sometime in the future. Design new business cards. Ben Knob, hi, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? A bit of a curve into the stuff here. I think that looks okay. Doing great. How about you? I'm doing fantastic. I am drawing. There's nothing better than that. Oh man, did I miss a notification? David Summerfield. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why the notif didn't pop. My alerts didn't work and my latest follower didn't update. That is so weird. Sometimes I have to, like... Sometimes I have to... mess with... No, it's still seeing gear, even though it's not the most recent follow. That is so weird. Why are you not working? I love when my stream doesn't actually do the things that it's supposed to do, you know? It's my favorite. Most recent follow. Update. It still says gear. It's not accurate. Okay, well... one last thing I can try. See if this helps. Yeah, there we go. Now it says it. There we go. Latest follower, David Summer. I'm gonna re-up the notif. There we go. Thank you for the follow, David Summer. Sorry the things weren't working. I tried drawing in the past, I just didn't know how to. I'll try coloring some children's books. Oh, I love doing coloring books. I have some adult coloring books that I use from time to time. Very fun. I love coloring. I mean, that's all I'm doing right now is basically just tracing what I've already drawn. Just coloring it in. It's very therapeutic. There's so many people that like are like, man, I'm not good at art, and it's like everyone's good at art because art is subjective, and as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. I'm gonna make the lips a little smaller. They're a little too big. That's something with like Art Fight that's coming up too. For those of you who don't know, Art Fight is a yearly art event where people attack each other's OCs by drawing them, which is a really fun event. But some people are like, oh, I'm not good enough at art to join Art Fight, and I'm like, wrong. Everyone's good enough to join Art Fight. Everyone should join Art Fight. It's a freaking blast, and I recommend it to everybody. It's like a game or a program. Seems real but virtual at the same time. Yeah, so the art program that I'm using is called Clip Studio Paint. And then I have a program that tracks my mouse movements to track my pen. So it looks like I'm physically drawing, which I am physically drawing. It just displays it on stream as a little digital hand. And then I have my overlay that looks just like my tablet does in real life. So I am actually drawing. It's just all these nice little overlays that make it look all fancy-like. Really creative. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like a lot of times I'm not as creative as I could be. Because, man, I see some people out there and I'm like, holy crap, the creativity is off the charts. But then you just gotta remember, like, hey, creativity, it's not a race. Everyone just can go at their own pace and do their own thing, and that's awesome. Art is not a competition, and I always have to remind myself of that. Okay, I don't need this reference anymore. I do need a different reference to get Eugene color though, so take that. See, this is still my same like PNG tuber, just in a slightly different design, like a Pokemon-esque style with like the anime eyes. Very cute, very much like it, but different style. Just need that reference for color picking reasons. And now I can close it. Oh yes, spam message. No spam in my chat. Heck no. Oh man, you know what? I forgot to add the lurk command again. I gotta do that after stream today. I've been meaning to add a lurk command. I always forget to do it. I always forget. Maybe I'll remember after stream today. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll see. See where the day takes us after I'm done drawing for the day. Creative wise and protective. Yes, I'm protective of my stream. I like a nice, calm, awesome environment on my streams. And I'm the streamer, so I get to decide what chat messages are in my stream. So, yeah. If you post spam, then it gets deleted. That's what happens. Alright, well, my little drawing is just about complete. Besides the fact that she has no hands and feet! Because I need some better references. I think that's probably where I'm gonna stop with this drawing today, because again, I need better references for the hands and the feet. But they're there. They're on the sketch layer. I just didn't finish drawing them. Yeah, it's alright. I'll take some reference photos later. Right. Well, I think I am done with this for today. I think we'll work on this more another day. I don't want to work on this anymore. What else can I work on for today? What else can I work on? I have so many work in progresses, but which one do I actually want to... which one do I actually want to go with? That's the question. So I have like lots of ideas of things I wanna draw. Like there was this Hatsune Miku Hatsune Miku collaboration with Pokemon. And I'm like, man, I want to draw Hatsune Miku with Galarian Ponyta. I haven't done the sketch for this yet, and I don't know what I want to do. But the idea is there. Same with this. Like, I want to make... Like, I saw someone draw this on Blue Sky, and I was like, what if I drew Rotom as every single Nintendo console? That'd be fun. I haven't done any of the sketches for it yet, though. What is a work in progress that I can actually work on? I guess I could work on this. This is what we were working on last week. And maybe I can do like some of the shading and stuff for it. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Not the best when it comes to rendering, but it's still fun to do. Look at the cute little eye shines on Bulbasaur. So adorable. Can I ask why a pig? Oh, in this drawing? This is Lechonk. This is it's a Pokemon. It's a Pokemon. That is a plush that I actually own in real life. It is adorables. It's not the most recognizable Pokemon, I know, but he's one of my faves. These guys, these three, much more recognizable Pokemon, that's for sure. Because these are the Kanto starters. Yes, Amy! With the freaking Lechonk freaking emotes. Perfect, perfect. I want to do the eye shines on Squirtle. The eye shines on Bulbasaur look perfect. Eye shines on Squirtle? I'm not sure how I want to do them. I only know the Pokemon from Smash Bros. There are a few Pokemon in Smash Bros. Not a ton. I mean, there's over 1,000 Pokemon at this point. So a lot of Pokemon. And only, like, 5 Pokemon in Smash Bros? Something like that. I think there's Greninja, Charizard, Ivysaur, Squirtle, Pikachu, Pichu? That's 6. I think Incineroar's in Smash Bros too. I think. So that might be 7. I don't know. I don't play Smash Bros. Not my kind of Nintendo game. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart World though. Goodness, have I been playing a lot of Mario Kart World. More than I should. Much more than I should. There's so many other games I could be playing, and yet Mario Kart World is just there for me. Like, hey, by the way, you can play instead of, like, working on things that you should be working on. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so right. I can play Mario Kart World. It's tough out there, guys. It's tough. Lovely chat. Wish you a great day. Okay, Sandnob, thank you for stopping in. I hope you join us on the next stream, which will probably be Monday for art streams, but I'll be streaming other stuff on my other channel probably tomorrow. So I hope to see you again. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I again did not see the freaking notification come through, but here, we'll refresh it just so I can say I saw it. Sandnob, thank you for the follow. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time seeing the follow notifications come in today, but you know, just my life. But thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. This is adorable. The eye shines. The eye shines were needed. The eye shines were very needed. See, it's like there's not a ton of shading on the Game Boy itself, so I don't want to do a ton of shading on the Pokemon either. Just like hints, you know, hints of shading. Nothing too crazy. Some soft shadows. Invert selection. Where's my, there it is, my blend tool. Take that out. No, not erase, blendy. Blendy. Very soft shadows. I might do some hard shadows as well in some spots. For now, we're just going to do a little bit of airbrushing. And then we'll work on hard shadows in a sec. The hardest part about this drawing is not going to be the drawing itself, but actually keeping it consistent with all the other drawings that I want to have in the series. Keeping that same consistent art style, you know? That's going to be the tricky part. So we'll have to do our best to keep it consistent. Which, you know, I think I can manage it. It's just gonna be trial and error so we can get it exactly how I want it. I think these drawings are already super cute. I just need to get them perfect. go for changing the line art color here. Maybe not something so dark. Little, something a little darker, just not super dark. Something like that. Okay. Necessarily like that though. A little bit. I cannot decide how I want to do the colored line art for this. I cannot figure out what I want to do here. We'll leave it for now. I might change the color of this though. This is way too dark a color. Now, I think it looks good. Darken up the center one just a tad. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like it, I like it. It is weird that Bulbasaur has like white pupils. Like we could color them in to be dark. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Because it's not how Bulbasaur looks. Like, it matches the other Pokemon, but it doesn't match Bulbasaur himself. So we go with the white. This project's been coming out beautifully. Oh, it's gonna look so good when it's like fully done and rendered. It's gonna look so good. Cause like this, I'm gonna be so meticulous with trying to get it perfect. So it's definitely gonna be a labor of love. That's for sure. So do I want to do like a similar highlight color for like all the Pokemon to keep it consistent? Probably not. Probably not, actually. Can't wait to see the finished product. I'm loving it. I know. Once I have not only this drawing, right? Not only this one, but like all the drawings in the whole series with like all of the starters, like this one with the 3DS, and then we're gonna have the Nintendo Switch starters and like the DS starters and like each console with its starters. I do have the Switch one, right? Yeah, I do. Like, I'm gonna have the Switch, and then eventually the Switch 2 with Gen 10. That'll probably happen in the next couple of years. So, Gen 10's not that far away, guys. Not far away. Then I think I want to do. I don't know if I like this color. Highlight. Saturate it a bit. Like a brighter yellow. Now it just looks white. What is color theory, chat? Really? Really, what is it though? What is color theory and why does it suck? All my years of drawing, I still don't know color theory. know if I'm gonna go with these super bright shadows or highlights, but we'll see. We'll see how they look when I finish doing them. Gar, hi, welcome in. How are you doing? I am doing pretty good myself. Doing pretty good. Trying to figure out how I want to do these dang highlights. I did something similar. Where is the drawing that I did? Like in this drawing where I did like the really hard highlights and like hard shadows, but also mixed it with soft shadows. I don't think it was super successful with this drawing. This drawing's like kind of old now. It's like a couple years old, but it's like this is kind of what I'm trying to go for with the shadows. It's just not working. It's not working. Giant blackberry, yes, it was actually I don't remember. It's some kind of berry from actual Pokemon, but it does look like a big old blackberry or grapes or something, doesn't it? It's the eye, I think, causing the clash. Well, I mean, yeah, because the highlight was like going over the eye, which obviously is not gonna stay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna get rid of it for now. How are you today? Did I not answer that? Good. The answer is good. I'm doing quite well today. Why is this not coming out like super smooth though? I need you to work with me here. Or why are you coming out lumpy? Why is the line lumpy? Stop being lumpy. You didn't answer? I'm sorry. I thought I answered. I'm doing well. Didn't expect to see you still on when I got home. Yeah, I'm streaming a little longer, you know. Streaming a little bit longer than the 2 hours that I am normally on for. I don't know, I felt like streaming more. Is that a crime? Is it a crime to stream longer? It might be. You know, in some countries, it might be a crime to stream longer than 2 hours. So, again, I don't know. Pack me up, send me to jail. I don't know what to say. Because you haven't been streaming for 2 hours yet? Oh, yeah, my stream about like 30 minutes in, it did disconnect for a second, so the stream time is not 100% accurate. I don't know why my stream disconnected, but it did for a brief moment. But it wasn't very long, so I'm not upset. I feel like those shadows are too thick. Well, they're not gonna... like, they're not gonna stay like this. They're gonna be like... the opacity is gonna be dropped way down. So... It'll all work out in the end. Just wait, just wait. Do you want... do you want the shadows a little bit different on this side, though? Yeah, this is not the final color, for sure. This is definitely not the final. I'm just using a darker color to, like, be able to see the color better. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't like the shadows on this side. Not familiar with the process at all? Oh, rendering sucks. If you're not familiar, I'll tell you it sucks. I'm not good at it. Through the process of trial and error, we will eventually have a product that looks decent. That is the goal, anyway. So we'll take the shadows down like that. Maybe like take them here, and then I'll probably blend them out a little bit like this. Yeah, like that. Imagine doing all this in analog. I actually find shading to be easier in traditional mediums. Like when it comes to like color pencils and stuff, I find it easier. Watercolor is a little bit difficult because it's hard to get like really good contrast for me with watercolor, just because I don't have enough practice with the medium. But, you know. Here. I kind of want to see you try to make that playmat. I mean, I can try anything. Successfully doing it, different story, but I can try anything. I think that looks good. I think that looks just fine and dandy. Alright, I think for now the Charmander is done. I might edit him a little bit, but I really don't want like super distinct shadows for this. I just want suggestion of shadow. It's gonna be a very small little print, you know? I'm actually thinking what I might do. Let me go to multiple. Grid selection. Expand selection. I might do like a white layer. Not that thick. Just like a small white outline on the characters themselves, just to make them pop. Just a tiny bit. And then I'll do the same kind of outline around the Game Boy. But thicker. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. What's this print for? They're just gonna be stickers. So they'll be printed at maybe like 3 inches. I think 3 inches would be a good size for them. So they're not gonna be large format. So smaller details are not gonna be noticeable because it's gonna be like, that big-ish. So, well, maybe on your screen it's that big. In real life, maybe that big for me. That's about 2 inches. Yeah, maybe 2 inches is a good size for these, not 3. I don't know. Like I said, we'll workshop it. Yeah, that seems like a good border thickness. The edges here are so jaggedy. Don't know why this has occurred. Fix it, but don't know why it has occurred. Maybe no white outline. I thought the white outline around the characters would look good, but I don't know, I don't think I'm liking it. Maybe if I make it thinner. A very thin outline. Something like that. I'll think about it. For now, I'll get rid of it, but it'll be on the workshop list. I'm a tad hungry. I know, I gotta end stream soon to cook dinner. I just want to do more work on this. It's like, I did a good chunk of work on this drawing. I want to do work on this one too, but I am hungry as well. Food is necessary. Food is necessary. Let's work on Mr. Squirtle for a little bit. Getting the shadows to be exactly how I want is so difficult. Not an easy thing. Need to change the shadow color over here. This is not blue. Yeah, like an orange color. Nice bright orangey color. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I sadly don't cook. You should cook, Gar. You should cook. Cooking is kind of a necessity of life? Just a little bit. Just a little. Not like too much, you know? But like eating and cooking, it's like kind of important. I will say, just a tad bit important. The microwave works wonders. Microwave only does so much though. Gotta have like fresh food. You know? Fresh food tastes so good. Fridge helps keep the fruit cool. I mean, yeah, fruit is also good, but cooking though. But cooking though. Cooking's so good. Make some pasta, hamburgers, all kinds of good stuff. light shading. Very light. Very light. And then do our hard shadows. Hard shadows that will become soft shadows. I definitely need to do a different shadow color for that. The blue on the shell just does not look good. But we can fix it. We can make it work. Enough grit. Enough finagling. Make it work. Might want to warm up some pizza bites. Oh gosh, I can't eat frozen pizza anymore. I had like a traumatic pizza experience. I can't eat it anymore. And by traumatic experience, I mean it just didn't sit well with me one day. And now I can't eat it anymore because it just reminds me of that time that it didn't sit well with me. Nausea or something? Oh yeah. Yeah, it came out in chunks. I had pizza chunks. It was very traumatizing. And I can't eat frozen pizza anymore. Haven't had a frozen pizza in like 3 years. Just doesn't sit with me anymore. Don't know why. It was the same pizza that I always eat. I was like on a frozen pizza kick. I was eating them like a couple times a week. And one day, my body just said, no frozen pizza today. And I have not had frozen pizza since. Have not had it since. $3 Sure, I knew you back then? Oh yeah, I mean, I've been streaming longer than that, so... Yeah, no more frozen pizza for me. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. I like it. Now we can shade the Bulbasaur, save the best for last. And then I'll probably stop streaming after I'm done with Bulbasaur. Because I've been streaming a little longer than I thought I was going to. Just a little bit. Moving on the feet. That. Who is the best starter and why is it Bulbasaur? I swear, he's just so adorable. I cannot explain why he's so adorable. He just is. Look at that face. He just is. He's just adorable. Just absolutely the cutest little guy. I like the other two starters as well, but you can't beat Bulbasaur. You just can't. Many people love Bulbasaur. Yeah. He's the most underappreciated of the three, though. I would think. Bulbasaur needs all the love. All the love in the world. Like, you always see merchant stuff for Charmander and Squirtle. Bulbasaur, not as much. You don't see nearly as much for Bulbasaur. Even though he's clearly the best choice. Like, obviously the best choice. Don't see much support for Quaxley. Well, he's a new starter, you know. He's not as beloved because he's new. But also because Sprigatito and Fuecoco are better. But, hey, just my opinion. Just my opinion. Like, Quaxley's alright. There's better Pokemon, though. There's better starters. I do actually have a Quaxley plush, though. I have all the Gen 9 starters. I have Quaxley, I have Sprigatito, and I have Fuecoco. I've said this many a times, but my dream is to eventually have one of every single Pokemon plush. That is the goal in mind, eventually. Might be quite a while till I reach that goal, but that is the goal. I think I have, gosh, I should actually count how many plushes I have, and like how many different Pokemon I have. Maybe I should make a spreadsheet. Keep track of all the ones I got. Might be a fun little project to do one day. You know? Might be fun. Oh, Bulbasaur. Why are you just so cute? I've already said this, but my goodness. do some shadows over here. That looks good. What do you have to do tomorrow? Well, tomorrow we're going to be doing our TCG stream, as per usual for Thursdays. Tomorrow I'll also be at the barn for quite a while, because tomorrow I have a writing lesson. So I'll be doing that. Not much else. Probably doing some work, honestly. Need to make some money. Money is unfortunately something I need to live. So, probably do some work tomorrow. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think I'm going to lighten the shadows a little bit on Squirtle. Maybe desaturate them a little bit. A little too saturated. Okay. I think that looks good. Chase that cheddar. Yep. Yep, indeed, because I am not making money through my art right now, as I am not in art market season. So I definitely need to chase the cheddar a little bit. Yeah, that does mean going out in the heat. Yes, it does, unfortunately, but we'll deal with it. Alright, well, I think I am done for the night, guys. I think that'll about wrap up our stream. I think this drawing is pretty much done. I might do a little bit of tweaking to it, like with the outlines and such, but I think it's pretty much done. I think so. So, with that being said, chat, I will bid you adieu for the day. We will be back again tomorrow with the card art stream on my alternate channel, GameLobby1337. If you want to stay up to date on when I go live, make sure you drop a follow on Twitch and YouTube. I live stream on both platforms. Follow the socials. Join the Discord for updates on when I go live. I always post when I go live on Discord, and I post my stream schedule there too, so be in the Discord if you never want to miss a stream. While you are at it, you can check out my art commissions if you're interested. And yeah, that should be it. Discord is better for stream schedule. Oh, for sure. Because for some reason, Twitch and YouTube don't always like to update people when I go live. Sometimes it sends out notifications, sometimes it doesn't. So definitely gonna be on that Discord. But you know, dropping a follow is always a necessary step as well if you are not already following. But yeah, we'll be streaming again tomorrow with cards, and then probably Monday for more artwork. So I hope to see you guys again soon. and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining, guys. See ya!